Alright, part 11, and we are on to steps 392 to 394. We'll be needing these pieces seen on screen, and we simply need to put these two in, and we need to attach that to each the end and the other side like so, and then we need to flip it over, and I think I did this wrong. I think this needs to be one over. There. So now we've got like a small gap in between, and then a little gap. Oh, like that. So it ends up like that. Alright, getting on to steps 395 to 398. You will be needing these pieces, and you need these like pieces on the end. Like so. And in the studs and the corners inside, like that. And then we'll be needing these slope pieces to move them on the end, like that. And then we need these other two pieces. And then get on the end of the slopes like that, and then we need the little piece in the middle, and then we need to grab this bit of the stud on the side, and then a little slope like that, and then we do that twice. It's going to be this way around, I don't know where. This way around, so the slope is that way, and that's twice, and then it goes in between the two slopes. Like that, so it ends up like that on that side. Alright, getting on to step 399 to 402. We are going to be needing the pieces seen on screen, and we need to put these white slopes on the side like that, and then we need these crinkly like pieces. We're going to be needing 4 of them right beside that little stud bit there. So next to the stud pieces, we need these like crinkly like kind of pieces, and we also need these arch pieces right next to it like that, 2 of them next to each other like that, and then we need 4 of these pieces, and only 2 for that. I'm gonna go over the stud piece in here, each 4 corner. There. And then we need more of these half stud pieces on each one of those. So ends up in here. And another 4 of those stud pieces and stud pieces that are next to the half stud pieces. Like, and then there's only one of these bricked detail. And looking at the instructions, there is only one unit to land on. And it end up like that. Alright, get one choice. Step 403 to 400 and C. We will be needing these pieces, and we will need this the other way around. And it's pretty much the same on the other side as it is. So we need the white slopes. We need these slopes. We need the other two pieces that match on the other side. But this time we'll be needing these pieces in between, because we need extra in this. I'm not sure. And we need this white piece. It is sort of in the end, like that, with like two squares. We actually need this inverted corner piece. Yeah. Okay. You don't have to float those two squares on and to the other side. Yeah, now we can attach the white squares on the end. It should end up looking like that. Alright, getting on to steps 407 to 410. We should be needing these pieces on screen, and we are going to be making a window, so we're going to be needing the window piece, so you can see, and we can just grab this little tiny bit. You can see it's got, and that just clips in like that. And then it should go on the side here. And then we should be able to put these slope pieces on top of here. And then we need another one of these brick pieces on the other end, and the other slope pieces like that. And then we're gonna need 5 of the red slope pieces along with 4 of the small ones, so we need 3 like that, and 2 of the small ones. I don't know why you can like a small slope piece there. And then 1 of the smaller ones here, and then here, and then there's a gap with something outside 1 here, and the other one and here, leaving that gap there, and we should need these small green bits in the middle on top of that arch piece right there, and then we need this like half sized flat bit, and then it goes in between these small pieces right there. And now we need the more of the smaller slope pieces, which are gonna be inverted slope pieces here, here, to matches with the roof, and then the slope pieces go in like that, so it makes like an arch. So it should end up like that, you see. Alright, get in onto step 411 to 414. We'll be needing these pieces, and we're gonna be needing these for a bit only, this little bit, and we need that done twice. It's like it rinses it up a bit, and then need it like that, and then we need this 2x1 with the side stud in the middle, and then we should finish these slopes on the certain pattern there, which has them 3 of them like that, and then 2 like that, and then same on the other side, but I guess the other way around. I want to make sure this is easily flowing down. This is gonna absolutely collapse onto itself. Nice and easy, like so. Now we need these 2 other slope pieces, and that should go in the middle. You can see that. that. And now we need this little piece, this little hatches. And now we need 14 of these flat pieces with the stud in the middle, like that. And we need 14 of them all lined up all across the roof, like so, all the way. It's just good enough. Why I've got this in the little pot. I'm not really counting all 14. I can just be like, oh, whatever, spare. You know. And that should be it done. That's mainly all the roof done. Should end up looking all nice and smooth like that. Alright, so getting on to steps 415 to 418. We are pretty much almost finished at this point. Almost, not yet. We'll be needing these pieces and just simply finishing off this bit right here on the ends, just all pieces, and now we've done 14 of those. We need 14 of these small round pieces. Does it matter if it's straight? I don't know. It's up to you. If you want them straight, you can try and straighten them. I don't really care. I don't really get manners. As long as you got 14 on there. As long as it fits. No spare pieces. That's amazing. Because we're going to be needing these two pieces. I also need one of the of the stud in the middle. What I mean, two of them. With the triangular piece. I don't know if you can see that. It's gonna have the triangular piece up in the middle. And look like that. And we need two of them, so two little triangular little pieces. One of them's going on the edge, and one of them's going in the middle, like that. You know, I'm building a chimney, so we're going to be needing the brick. Oh, before we do the chimney, I almost forgot. This lovely nameplate already printed off on this, so we don't need to worry about the sticker, even though we did on that one. In the board sticker, we had to do that one. But we got onto the chimney. We need the flat bit and the brick detailed piece, and another flat bit on top. Then we need the middle pieces, and like that, and then I'll build our chimney facing this way. And then the instructions, bricks are facing this way. Straighten that up. So it ends up looking like that. Looking all like you finished roof. Alright, finishing off the chimney with step 419 and a little bit of detail with 420. We're needing these pieces, and we just simply, we've got this round piece, and we need these two round bits like that. It finishes off the chimney bit with yellow, tiny little bits with the tiny little bit. And to make like a small, we've got like a small little feather, which is a nice little detailed touch. And I'm gonna switch in. And the chimney like that. Now we need this small little curve bit, just a simple bit. We need a stud like that. And that little claw piece, because what we need is we're going to be attaching a little lantern, which is simply like a little round piece, and you like touch it like underneath, and then we attach that lantern into there. And now is our roof complete. Finally, with our roof complete, we are able to simply just stick it on like so, and maybe you can see that gap from before. That's so you can allow room for the roundness of the lighthouse there, and that is our lighthouse complete. I'll see you in the next video for the next part, in part 12. Goodbye.